Royal no mercy orders Harry to shut Meghan lies through her teeth, or Archie and Lili getting calmer. It was one of the most shocking and devastating confessions Meghan Markle made about the royal family, and now that claim is being examined. Royal columnist Daniela Elsa wrote that the Duchess's claims about having a tough experience must be taken seriously. She suffered and paid a heavy personal price when she worked as a member of the royal family. She said it should be double bold and triple underlined that Meghan's experiences and difficulties not be overlooked, and that her frank discussion about suicidal thoughts be given the respect and belief it deserves. It is beyond doubt that Meghan suffered and paid a steep personal cost for her time as a card-carrying Royal Highness. How could anyone not be deeply affected when she told Oprah of one night the Sussexes attended an engagement at the Royal Albert Hall, and that every time that those lights went down in that royal box, I was just weeping and he was gripping my hand. Now a new book, Courtiers, The Hidden Power Behind the Crown, out this week, has called into question on one of the Duchess's most shocking brickbats. That when she suffered suicidal thoughts during her pregnancy with son Archie, she went to Buckingham Palace for help, only to be callously rebuffed. Her requests met with an icy indifference that was nothing short of plain cruel. Meghan told Oprah there came a point when she just didn't want to be alive anymore, and that was a very clear and real and frightening constant thought. I went to one of the most senior people just to get help. I went to human resources and I said, I need help. Meghan also told Oprah that she'd reached out to one of my husband's mum's best friends, one of Diana's best friends, who'd become a friend and a confidant to the Duchess. In Courtiers, Lowe delves into this very moment, writing, "It is a strange thought. Would anyone really tell a pregnant woman that she could not get the mental help that she needs because it would not be good for the institution? However, until one hears from the other person in the room, it is difficult to know exactly what to make of this." Lowe's book raises the possibility that the person that Meghan went to see was Samantha Cohen, an Australian and 17-year palace veteran who reportedly at the behest of the Queen had become the Sussexes' private secretary ahead of their wedding to help ease the way. Lowe writes, "I've known Sam Cohen for over a decade and would say that she's a person of great warmth and empathy. I find it difficult to imagine her rebutting Meghan's plea in such a cold-hearted way. No one who knows the very human Sam Cohen could imagine her greeting Meghan's request for emotional help with indifference or the snottiness described by the Duchess. Quite the contrary." While Lowe makes it clear that the truth remains that Meghan appears to have been in a bad place, he also wonders why the Duchess did not turn to her husband Harry, who had himself already sought therapy, arguing he could have helped Meghan find help. It would certainly seem more appropriate to ask your husband for support in such circumstances than your staff. To co-opt the #MeToo motto, believe all women, or in this case, believe all people who say they suffered suicidal thoughts. Thinking about Meghan's experience, it must have been an incredibly dark and scary place for the mother-to-be to find herself, thousands of kilometres away from her mother and her friends. What Buckingham Palace has completely failed to do in the wake of the Sussexes' Oprah deluge is in any way concede that they might have failed Meghan and that they were simply considering taking any sort of steps to prevent this situation coming to pass. How bloody sad it is that nothing would seem to have changed in the 30 years since the revelations of Diana's suicide attempts.